Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. So the Gators offense trots out there to open this game. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Makes the grab. It's strong.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And a lot of focus on the tight end position in this game. Both teams have an elite guy they use in various ways to torment the defense.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if any position has really grown more than the tight end in college football in recent years. The days of just being a blocker are over. And these two guys can do it at a very high level. They can catch the ball, they can run in space, and they're outstanding blockers. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Inside the 30 now. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gators are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run.
Yeah.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if he gives the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher 2nd down on the way.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back. Loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter. beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Increasing out motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tremendous toughness here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, when somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner one down. Sets up the next drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he's got his man open downfield. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Running through the tackle. Look at that powerful running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Strong. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Caught near the sticks. It's Strong. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing.
And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the pass is incomplete.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator and the booth absolutely crazy.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. This time it's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
It's caught a quick shovel pass there. And now the offense will
What are you doing, Caleb? Why you put the chair over here?
Crucial play coming up.
Put the chair back.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make it.
Hey, put that chair back over there where you got it from.
For this crucial play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game
What are you
changer.
doing?
And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They put him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. And now the handoff. Fighting him off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
What? What? Good.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. When he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his... defenders for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Are coming on.
Don't put that on my head, though.
Looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Punt over the middle. It's Knight.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but it shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Running with purpose. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offense. Game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they get a real shot to cut into this lead.
Well down, but broken tackle produced a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch.
More spicy. If not much I wanted to make, I told him 86.
So here comes second down now. Every play.
So how they do it, they coach out push stuff. So he said, and how much I wanted to make. I told him,
hands it off. The sophomore able to bring him down
they're one high school, so they can really do what they want to do. They're one high school district, so they can kind of do what they want to do. So they try to get me close to what I want.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun.
They do it down, so they do it.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. At the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to find some room. It's Jamania. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They call the draw play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Yep. Performance time is 10. Arrived at Charles Rice at 8:30.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pay off, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. On fourth down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
It's the same concert that they're doing on
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the...
Are y'all throwing something? Sound like it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Oh, look at both of y'all. Don't push him. Don't push him. And for style.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Jamania. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Run down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you
Y'all might want to
don't,
get Brooklyn
your
from that
opponent
room
still
too. I
has
gotta
a
clean up.
ways to go.
Yeah,
Now you pick it up, go get a touchdown.
On the ground, it's Burns. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Handoff as he tried to work the clock here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They score here. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Knight. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And he'll set up to throw. Pass not complete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback, and that's a perfect time to run the screen, using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. He got the first down.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but...
Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I just don't think there's anything else.
So she have a bow on her head, Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you keep the bow on so Mama can see the bow? forgot about this little outfit.
You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback
Well,
and receivers
I'm sure
can
they're gonna
execute
calm
when the
down.
defense knows it's coming. Here, the
They were definitely
interception cost
prone.
them.
They were what?
They were definitely
Big
prone.
play there, pounding on the door here. First and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Put her hand up like that.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that
That
defensive
ain't
line,
outside. She's not
eating
gonna
up
do
those
this.
linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the
Hey,
football
put
for that
Charlie-
short
put
loss.
in the car. We gotta change up the
Offense
car.
facing second and goal.
Okay. See? Stop, put your lady. Sing the song.
Couldn't quite get there.
Sing
Brought
the
down
song.
at the 2. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Stop, Eddie. Okay, and
Somebody up
open
there
your
got a
mouth and
little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
sing. Eddie, open your mouth and sing.
And the head coach will decide to accept the
Don't
penalty
do it again,
and take the
Katie.
yardage.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone.
Eddie, stand up and sing, baby. Put the teddy bear down. Sing like you sing on
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Touchdown. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
The other
Well, they just
one.
continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Merton, are you singing? Stop that. It's so
They'll try
bad.
to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Are you singing? Merton, are
And
you
the PAT
singing?
is good as they continue to pull away even more.
Hey, stop. Please let your phone.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
I gotta go. Move your mirror. Give me.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back
You
on
say
the
it
field.
loud.
It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief, but I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Start from the top, Abby.
From the top.
Abby, stop screaming.
And I told her, I'm going to be here because yesterday she told me, come on, she said, stop, bro. She's like, bro. I was thinking, stop saying